Hello and welcome back to GoGgLz Plays Stardew Valley, the one in which we play Stardew Valley. We being Goggles, not you. Well, you could be playing Stardew Valley, but I'm playing Stardew Valley. I'm Goggles. So we're going to start off the morning by touching some statues, getting a chance of a butterfly, getting a higher chance of geodes, and I think it is time to up our production a bit, so let's grab a bunch of these casks that should fill out the basement, which will be acceptable in the future. Investing. We're investing in the future. Grab all this stuff that we accidentally ditched last time, harvest all this ancient fruit that we got sitting around in this greenhouse, as well as all this other fruit that's just sitting around in this greenhouse. Start off dropping that off. And you know what? We got 2 more rows of needing casks and not casks, kegs and preserves jars. So let's make about 16 more of those and about 16 more of those. Lovely. Ditch that, ditch this, and let's grab a bunch of this stuff so that we don't gotta come right back out here afterwards. And a couple of that things. Wine's begun. More kegs down, more wine going. Jelly has begun. More preserves jars down, more preserves going. And may as well get some morning choring in here as well, so pet everyone in the warren, get their gifts, and make a little bit of room there. And speaking of making room, let's just get these casks down in the basement. Grab a bunch of that in case we need it. Ooh, we do need it. Go ho! I am very efficient at hoeing up casks. And right back down they go in a slightly more efficient manner. Except for that one. That one doesn't count. Told you it didn't count. And one last one. Perfect. Now let's wine up these casks. Boop. And we'll come back in like 3 months to a year. Perfect. Now, all I had in there was some pale ale, so we'll get that selling and we'll continue on our very late morning choring. It's only like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's fine. Visit the glutinous breakfast coop, grab all their gifts, go pet the regular breakfast coop, grab their gifts. Pet our dinosaurs in the Jurassic coop, as well as gaze into the void. Coops being did, let's do some barns. Grab those, already past 7 o'clock, so no petting required. One of our fish ponds is done, so we'll pull up one of these lava eels. Oh, there's already a lava eel in there. Well, you go right back in. And grab the gifts from our soft cheeses as well. Ah, we have a pond there. So let's toss this in here. That's what I wanted to do. And, you know, so I'm less confused in the future, give a sign there, drop that off there, and give a sign there. Make these a little prettier too. And let's get a little bit of production going. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, and yeah, we got a decent amount of iridium that we can shove in there, as well as a handful of radioactive ore. Lovely. Sell that, ditch that, get rid of this, and that. Oh. 11 o'clock? Yeah, sure, let's go into town, see what's happening. At the very least, we'll check out our weekly order. Okay, Clint wants a diamond. Yeah, I'll totally do that, Clint. Alright, down to the weekly order, we could do island ingredients. No. Let's do Gus's famous omelet instead. Much more accommodating. Grab a little flour, and, you know, we might actually be able to make it to the saloon, drop off these eggs, and as long as we're there, may as well grab a diamond for Clint. He's usually in the saloon right up till close, so, alright, none of that, but you can have this, Clint. Here's a little something for the trolls. Aw, thanks, it's money. Woo. Well, I'll just put those off to the side for now and head to bed. Decent chunk of money. Oh, right. Iridium Pale Ale. Yeah, that'll do it. So let's wake up in the morning and touch some statues, grab our coffee, grab extra geochants, and get Butterfly again. Grab our little iridium statue there, ditch everything in there, get rid of that, and start off with some morning chorin'. Warren, how ye be? Make sure we actually get over to the hard cheese, soft cheese to give them a little pet before grabbing all their gifts. Next up, we're gonna check up on the Coops, Glutinous Bakery, regular breakfast, the Abyssal Coop, as well as the Jurassic Coop. You know, gotta play nice with all of them. Nothing doing there, ditch all this stuff in here, and get ready for some productioning. Yeah, it's probably good. Alright, got that. So ditch this, ditch that. And I think we are going to... Well, we gotta head to Ginger Island today, so let's grab a duck feather. Just in case we run into Leo. Grab all those eggs that Gus wants. Alright, well, guess we're not doing that. And Leo is not here, so maybe Leo is... You know what, let's just wait for the saloon. Saloon did. Eggs dropped. All I need to do is collect eggs and, well, that's easy in itself. Now, let's head over to Ginger Island. Oh no, Willie's not even here. Whatever will I do? Ticket booth. Oh, hey, Willie. Let's go for a boat ride. Choo choo. That's a sound boats make. And before we go off looking for Leo, clean up all this debris. And then, let's check out our other weekly quest, given to us by Key. What we got this time? Prismatic Range or Hungry Challenge? I do not like the looks of Hungry Challenge, and it does not give that many gems, so Prismatic Range it is. Now, that being said, we do have quite a few gems, so let's go on a little bit of a spree here. What do I want? I want the key to town. That'll just make life easier. And, you know what? Horse flute. Could have gone for missing stock list, but, horse flute. Now, for the prismatic range, I need 100 items of each of the base colors. But before I even look at that, let's see if Leo is home. No? Well, what's his bird gotta say? 2 walnuts hidden in the north? Fine. Fine. Alright. Ooh. Distraction. Anything good? Couple of recipes. 30 bones and 50 shards. Okay, well. Leo, are you up here? No. Alright, let's head into the volcano a little bit. Try to get a handful of cinder shards. Just so that I can buy that recipe from the island trader. Ooh, and notes. Can't forget the notes. How to use the forge. Okay. I do still need a couple more notes. What things do in the forge? Okay. Interesting. Well, onward and downward. Upward? We're actually going upward. Onward and upward. Well, came up with a handful of cinder shards, but I think it's time to go on back. And could make it back to the farm, but I think having a nap here will be good enough for us for tonight. I would love to say sort my inventory out, but this thing in itself is a mess. What do we not need here? Yeah, sure, that stuff can go back to the valley with me in the morning. But that's the morning. In the meantime, $14,000 worth of cheese and mayonnaise. Lovely. Wednesday the 10th, we start off on the island, touching some statues and finding some extra ore chants. A battery from Kent. Alright, well, I can put that there for now, and I guess put that there for now, and you know what? Let's just go drop off some stuff in the Grange. I did notice we had a bunch of sap and a couple of green things just lying around, so may as well shove those in there. Copper? I don't need copper, that's orange enough. So, getting a start on our Grange. And you know what else will clear up our chests a bit? If we gather up all of our coconuts that we got here, and we trade them in for other things at the island trader. Yeah, let's do that. Anything interesting in here? Cola? Don't need that flour. Alright, to the trader and drink the cola to make room. Grab a bunch of golden coconuts from regular coconuts. Leo, are you here today? No? What's your bird gotta say? 2 hidden in the north. Thanks, bird. And I realize now that I didn't grab charts when I went to go see the trader, so let's get about 50 of those. And head back on up to the trader. Trade them 50 shards for some deluxe retaining soil. Gotta remember to bring some bone fragments back at some point, but that's future goggle stuff. Back to the valley we go, and let's officially sort out our inventory some. What do we not need? Those can just be sold. Grab our coffee for the day, of course. And put that little tiger hat in our wardrobe. Don't even know when I got that. Clean that out, clean that out. Grab a little bit of wood for maybe getting some construction done in the future. Grab some stone to go with that. And blueberries are blue. They can go in the Grange. Soundberries, you're red. You can go in the Grange. Blackberries, you're purple. You can go in the Grange. Put those there for now, because I really doubt I'll be making it back to the island today. Oh, cranberries are red too. And I got a lot more of those than soundberries, so I'll probably do that. Winter roots are orange. Copper ore is orange. Take them soundberries back. Now we gotta grab some green. Could do fiddlehead ferns, could do fiber, but I think algae will do us best. So drop that off, and may as well grab all these omni geodes as I want to head to the desert and do a little bit more trading today. Take me away, Pam. Now, with these Omni Geodes, I'm going to head on over to the trader over here, and let's get as many of these artifact troves as I can get, because I am still missing 2 things from the museum. Grab a couple of little warp totems along my way too. But yeah, I am still missing elvish jewelry, as well as, I believe, the ornamental fan, which can both be found in the treasure troves, or I could try to dig them up. So let's call our horse, head on over to Robin's, and get a something started constructing. Because she's done with my fish ponds. Barn? Barn. Right there. Okay, let's start working on your new barn first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks, Robin. That being did, let's grab this flower on our way down, pull up a little bit of land, and head over to Clint. Get him to bash open some rocks for us. I guess they're not rocks. Bash open some ancient artifacts for us. Ooh, already one of the things we need. And I believe that is also a new book power for us. Come on, jewelry? No jewelry. So let's just keep cracking some boxes to go afterwards. And a couple of coconuts. Completely running out of room, and learning our final book power, which is artifact selling for twice as much, 3 times as much. X times as much. And clear out inventory so that hopefully we'll be able to make our way back to Clint and finish selling some stuff. Still need all that jazz. So, back into the minecart, back into the... well, before we do that, Leo, have a feather. Can't talk right now, GoGgLz. I really have to focus. Alright, you do that. I'll donate this fan to this museum. And let's keep cracking. Oh good, more boxes. And more swords. And I think that's good for now. So, rocks cracked and half of our remaining artifacts into the library. That's pretty decent. So, let's do some morning choring. Ditch everything out of our inventory that we don't need, including this coconut hat and a shirt that we got from Boxes and Nuts. Get rid of all that, get rid of all this. We need to sell this stuff again. Man, too many swords. And we'll keep one triple shot espresso just so that we can slurp it and move a little bit faster during this choring. Say hey to the Warren. Move on down, grabbing gifts from our fish ponds before we go say hey to Heart Cheese. Whilst making our way over to Soft Cheese. Grabbing a couple of gifty poos from Soft Cheese. Taking a long way around. And stopping by Heart Cheese along the way. That being did, clear out our inventory of all that row. Before we go say hey to the Glutinous Bakery. As well as the Breakfast Coop. Completing our quest for Gus to collect the eggs that we already gave him. Saying hey to the Jurassic Coop. Before finally stopping by. Oh. At a very odd situation. Within the Abyssal Coop. Eric Zahn shall be your name, chick. And let's give him a little petty pet along the way. One more void egg into the incubator. And let's grab all this resin, all this sap, and all this tar. That was quite the full inventory, so let's keep doing a little bit of processing going here. Grabbing some bones, grabbing some mouth, grabbing some eggs, and do I have anything in here to do with that? I will grab one rock for the dwarf for the future, as well as a little bit of raw ingredients so that I can try to get that elvish jewelry for the day's out. Won't be able to put it in the museum today, but in theory, I could still get it with a treasure totem. Sell that, sell this, get rid of that, and we're off. Up to the mines to get the dwarf. Ooh, dwarf is at 10 hearts. Perfect. Head on home. Grab a salad, seeing as we're going by our girlfriend's house. And may as well stop by and see Leon along the way. Ooh, horseradish. And cutscene. Oh, hi GoGgLz. Come in. Come in. I'm just working on this sculpture here. Wow, that looks very much like a sculpture that you've already given me. Come here, watch this. See that? I'm revealing the essence of the wood by pounding it. Once you get past the outer layers, the true nature starts to show. Yeah, it's the same with people. When you start peeling away their outside layers, they start screaming, but you see what's on the inside. Jas told me that. I first visited this valley as a little girl while on vacation with my parents. I knew I had to come back someday. This place has a great artistic potential. Although, I have to admit, it's not easy to pay the bills as an artist. What? You could sell your stuff on the internet, but I don't trust anyone who sells anything on the internet. Hold an art show. Definitely hold an art show. What if nobody likes my sculptures? I'd be crushed. I'll have to think about it. Well, thanks for stopping by, GoGgLz. I had a gift for you. Kel, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to come back to the city. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Click. Wow, she said click and had a click sound effect. Artists, am I right? GoGgLz. So, I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. Yeah. That was my ex. I guess I'd better tell you a little about it. We had an apartment together, back in the city. The city where I used to live. I did odd jobs during the day, and spent the night working on art projects. We barely made ends meet. He was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine. I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life. You know, a huge house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, GoGgLz. I had to leave, so I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. Like I had when I came here when I was a child with my parents. Was that selfish of me, GoGgLz? Oh, that's a lot of options. Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Humans are selfish creatures. I probably shouldn't dwell on it. We all have to make hard choices from time to time. Anyway, I've been thinking a little bit more about that art show. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous. The thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, GoGgLz. Oh, hi. Please don't feel like you have to spend your time with me now that we're dating. I know you're a busy person. I just came by with a salad and to eavesdrop on you and to hear about your past of your parents and why you're an artist and your insecurities about your art. It's all good. Not out of obligation. Anywho's. Oh, I can't hoe these up? Ooh. Trash bear. Trash bear wants a leak. I do not have a leak on me. So, tonight, let's just grab this treasure totem and see what we can hoe up. Nothing I need. Dang. Well, it's midnight. I tried. I had a nice, long several talks with my girlfriend. I think it's time to clean up our inventory and head to bed. Put a little leak in our inventory so don't forget it in the future. Put the trilobite and the bone flute in the chest to be processed, as they are both bones. And then go have a nippity nap. We do get very consistent money out of this farm. Not much, but consistent. That being said, it's already more today, so let's touch our statues, get extra friendship with villagers, extra ores, and a coffee. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably claim this omelet quest. For heading on outside. Oh, hey Leah. Hey GoGgLz, are you free this afternoon? I finally got my act together and I'm doing my art show tonight in the town square. Come into town between 3 and 5 if you want to be there. I will definitely remember to do that. Oh, Caroline sent me a parsnip. And you know what? We have extra friendship today. I think first thing we do is we try to take this relationship to the next level. So let's grab a salad and let's go see Leah. You look like you could use a salad. Maybe some tea afterwards. Oh, you're already at 10 hearts. Perfect. Have a tea anyways. I'm nervous. Hi, Nervous. I'm GoGgLz. Well, that was easier, so let's go see Trash. Bear is not here when it's raining. Okay. Well, I guess we can get a prize ticket out of that and spend it immediately to get another Star Drop tea. It is raining today, so seeing as we have a girlfriend who is at 10 hearts, we also need to stop by the beach today. But if we're going to the beach, we may as well get all that Grange stuff that I want and or need. So let's grab this, that, that. Feel like I'm missing something, but I'll find that out later. Leo's probably not around here to say hey to, is he? No. And let's head on down to Ginger Island to drop off some Grange stuff. Alright, Willie. Let's go for a little boat ride. Choo-choo. That's the sound a boat makes. Aw, it's raining on the island too. Okay, Leo, you home? No? What's your bird gotta say? One bird in the north. Thanks, bird. Well, let's go see Mr. Key. Okay, up we go. Let's drop this stuff off. So we got blueberries for blue, blackberries for... Why is that? Blackberries are blue? Well, at least I got green, red, and blue did. Though I seem to have forgotten something orange. And I will still need something purple. Alright, so let's clean out our inventory and find some purple. Bug meat? Bug meat's purple. Also, I missed a couple of orange things, so let's grab a couple more off copper ore and clean out the rest of our inventory. Yeah, seems about right. Finish up some morning chorin. Start some morning chorin. Go say hey to Heart Cheese. Grab our fish pond stuff. They want some fire quartz for the lava eels there. Alright, say hey to Soft Cheese. Grab their presents. Wave to Robin, working in the rain. Drop off everything down there, and it should be about time to switch over our preserves jars. So, lava eel row going in, orange jelly coming out. Heading to the greenhouse, and ooh, bananas are ready. That will get us a couple more walnuts. Perfect. Say hey to the Glutinous Bakery. Say what up to the Breakfast Coop. Hello, Abyssal Chickens. And hello, Jurassic Coop. I think that's everyone, right? Need to take that and that to Ginger Island. I think you can trick me out of bringing copper again, do yous? Well, you can't. Well, you probably can. Because it's me. Tricking me. Anywho's, let's head on down to the beach and grab some down there and finish the day off with a little bit of fishing. I did recently switch my fishing up to be treasure hunter. So let's start off by buying this mermaid pendant, craft a couple of treasure hunting lures, and try to fish up some treasure. Also fish that are attached to the treasure, but the treasure is the important part. Oh, geode. Wow, a fossil. Wow, cool. That's what I'm looking for. Animal crackers. And even if we just get the one tonight, out of the 5 chests we've pulled up, even though we just got the one animal cracker tonight, I think that in the long run, that is worth it. Oh, hey Leah. Have a mermaid pendant. It'll look great on you. I accept. I'll set everything up and we'll have the ceremony in 3 days. Perfect. I will keep farming. As I am wont to do. Speaking of farming, let's clean out this inventory. It is a mess. Shove a couple of eels in here for future smelting up after we're done treasure hunting. And I think everything else can get sold. Senpai, anything interesting happening? Egg festival. Egg festival. And I guess a wedding. Sleepy time. Not bad cash. And we still need to finish up our Grange thing today. Well, this week. But we'll definitely try to get it done today. Oh, Lewis, you want to tell me how to propose to people? I already found it out. You find this sneaky man in the rain and you buy a pendant off him for 500 gold. And then you give it to your girlfriend and she says yes. Or your boyfriend and he says yes. But in the meantime, let's do some morning choring. Grab a little bit of this, grab a little bit of that, chuck our golden animal cracker in with those lava eels, and those ones still want some fire quartz. Gotta remember to get them fed today. Say hey to the Glutinous Bakery, grab a couple of gifty poos from them. Say hey to the Breakfast Coop. Gifty poos. As well as Jurassic and Abyssal, you're all commingling down there, so don't know who's who. All I know is I love y'all. Ditch some stuff here, ditch some stuff there, and get rid of this stuff here. Now, we're going to the island, so I may as well grab that ticket too. Need a banana, need bug meat, and need just a little bit of copper. Oh, it's Friday. Gotta go see Krobus. Thanks, Krobus. And so long as we're here, turn this ticket in for a chest of treasure. Could have been a sprinkler. Dag. And Leo is not here. Do a quick little loop looking for Leo. Ooh, moss. Perfect. Love that stuff. Well, no Leo. Guess we're going to the island. Hey, Willie. Willie, let's go for a boat ride. Choo-choo! That's the sound boats make. And let's grab our horse and scare a bird before we go hand in a banana at the banana stand. That music was very Donkey Kong Country coded. Say hey to Leo's little bird friend who tells us nothing we don't already know. Don't know even why I go see him anymore. But I do. And then we'll go head up, see Mr. Key, and turn in the last of our Grange stuff. Purple, and orange. Which gets us another 35 key gems, which should be enough to get something or another. Let's turn in all of our extra walnuts for key gems, up to 66, and let's get Pierre's missing stock list. Not that I particularly like Pierre that much, but I do like to be able to buy off-season seeds if I need to. Well, it's depressing here. Back to the valley. Now, I'm holding on to this duck feather, because I still need to go see Leo somewhere or another. He's gotta be somewhere. Come back, tractor. Let's go for a walk. So, Leo wasn't down at the library with the other kids. Is he up here with Linus? He is. Perfect. Have a feather. I love this. I'm going to put it in my nest. Uncle Linus says I should cook my fish before eating it. I'm having a hard time getting it right. Well, you'll get used to it. Anywhoozits, that's most of what I wanted to get did today, so let's just chop some trees. I did set these back up I did set these up way back when in fall, so I think it's about time to start taking some down. And clean up a bunch of this stuff as well. Get out of here, debris. And speaking of cleaning stuff up, if I put these pine cones down, they won't be in my inventory anymore. And everyone will be happy. Okay, pine cone's gone. Let's take the long way around. We do have a key to the town, so we might be able to catch Pierre before he goes to bed. And we do. Oh wow. It's my old stock list. I've been searching everywhere for this. Let me see. Yep, all still here. With these order codes, I can expand my stock to different seasons. Thank you so much for bringing this to me, GoGgLz. You're welcome. I don't suppose a discount will be... Nah. I don't need no discount. I'm rich. And with being rich, let's go to bed. Oh, I didn't ship anything. Oh well. Touch our statues, grab our coffee, get our iridium ore, and... Hey from Marnie. Thanks, Marnie. Restock our silos, as Marnie has reminded us to do. And let's start off some more chorin. Today is the day of the Egg Festival, so gotta get stuff did real fast like. So, pet the Warren, pet the hard cheese. Hate those trees. Pet the soft cheese. Grab a couple of gifts from up here, as well as doing a nice little run by of all the fish ponds, or realizing that I still haven't put in these fire quartz yet. There you go, Labiel. Sorry it took so long. Drop off some stuff there. Egg Festival has begun, but we got some time before we actually have to make our way down there. Say hey to the Glutinous Bakery as well as Breakfast Coop. Say hey to Abyssal and Jurassic. And drop off all this stuff. Get rid of that stuff. Grab a leek because we might be able to make it to Trash Bear before we head to the festival. And no Trash Bear. Doesn't show up on festival days either. Rude. Alright, Pierre, what you got? Lawn flamingos? Yeah, I'll take some of those, why not? Plush bunny? No, don't want that. Strawberry seeds? Got some. Seasonal plants, eh? I might have a use for these. You know what? I'm just gonna take a couple of each of these. A couple more of these. Yeah, about 100 there. And you know what? May as well get about 100 of these ones as well. Yeah. Why not? Think of all these places I could put them flamingos. There's not much I gotta do here. Wanna find Leo, wanna find Leah. Oh, here's Leo. Wanna find Leah, and then I just wanna win an egg hunt. I'm already best friends with everyone else. They don't need me. Leo down. Leah down. And Lewis down. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Whoa. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all the energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. They don't know what that means, Lewis. Abigail doesn't know what that means, Lewis. Now, is everyone ready? Begin! One little egg. Two little eggs. Little egg behind the gravestone of our beloved mama. 4 eggs. Nab them up before Jas gets them. 5 little eggs. Oh, I see you behind that trash can. 6 little eggs. 7 little eggs. I love how Marnie and Leo are just there. 8 little eggs. Now, I'm no expert, but I think 8'll do me. I think Abigail usually gets 7. Ah, look at all these eggs. Now, if only I can get you kids to pick up the litter this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest city this side of the Gem Sea. And now, the winner of this year's egg hunt... Abigail. Here's your prize, Abigail. Enjoy! I'm not happy. Well, that's it for this year's egg festivities. Goodbye. I'm not happy. But at least I have 100 pink flamingos. And some seasonal plants, which I can start replacing these fences with. And they sit on top of grass. Perfect. Honestly, I did not know whether or not they would replace the grass or sit on top of it, but I'm glad they sit on top of it because that will preserve a lot of this blue grass. Make it easier on me in the future, not to have it all get eaten by my aminals. And one little fence post there. Now it's time to say goodnight to Senpai, and goodnight to you. Oh, I forgot to sell something again. But it's time for my wedding. When GoGgLz first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit into our community. But from this day forward, GoGgLz is going to be as much of the part of the town as any of us. It is my great honor on this day 14 of spring to unite GoGgLz and Leah in the bonds of marriage. Marriage. Well, let's get right to it. Kiss. GoGgLz. Kiss. You may kiss. Kiss. Yay! Life is going to be different from now on. But the future looks bright. The wedding was wonderful, wasn't it, dear? It was. But can't dwell on the past. Let's touch our statues, get some extra fishing, get some extra ladders, and get some meridian ore and coffee. Ah, Egg Festival starting, well, Desert Egg Festival starting tomorrow in the desert. But that's salmonberry season. Ah. Well, we haven't made any money over the last couple days, so let's start some production and going. Get some milk, get some eggs, get some bones, and get some stuff going. Good enough for now. Drop off that, get rid of this, and get that out of my inventory, this out of my inventory. Chop down that fence, replace it with a little plant, and go say hey to the Warren. Grabbing the gifts along the way, and grabbing some fish pond stuff, saying hey to hard cheese, grabbing some fishy pond stuff all along the way, saying hi to soft cheese, grabbing some gifts. Ooh, barn's done. I can start upgrading that bad boy. But with the cheese done, let's go say hey to the coops. We got our glutinous bakery, and a couple of gifts from them. We got breakfast coop, as well as some intermingled abyssal and Jurassic coops in there. Drop off that stuff. Shake some trees in the greenhouse. Dropped more stuff off. And let's grab some cranberries to throw in some preserves jars. That'll do us pretty good. Yeah. Sell the old preserves, or lava yoro, and get a little bit more productioning going here. A couple of these eggs, a couple of that wool, and a couple of that milk. Empty out the inventory. Get those out here for now. And I want to get rid of these extra swords that are in my inventory, or in my chests. So I think we'll head up to the Adventurers Guild today, and whilst we're up there, we'll stop by Leah. So let's grab some wood. May as well take a long way around. Scenic route. Scenic route. Oh, Leo cutscene. Leo and Linus making a bean hot pot. Leo pretending that he can read. Leo just watching Willie fish. And Leo creeping and peeping. She will bury you under that playground. That was a great day. You know, I still miss my family back on the island. But mostly, I feel happy about the memories, not sad. And I really feel like I belong here. It's a beautiful world, friends. And I'm glad to be part of it. Cute. Well, off to Robin's, and as opposed to constructing farm buildings, let's get some of this community upgrades going. So, 950 wood and 500,000 will get Pam a brand new house. That being said, let's head on over to the Adventurers Guild, try to recoup some of that money, by which I mean clear out my inventory, chests, and nothing that interesting up in the quarry, so call Tractor on back. And we will go see the Trash Bear, because Trash Bear should be here today. It is not raining, it is not a festival, and hopefully wedding didn't interfere. Trash Bear, have a leak. What do you want now? Catfish? Now we have to wait for rain. Rude Trash Bear. Alright. Well, let's just go around cleaning up the forest a little bit. Chopping down trees, cleaning up the debris, grabbing all this forage, and you know what? Let's get a new hat. Yay. Perfect. And that is the most perfectest hat for chopping wood. Get our horse back and knock down some more trees. Grab a little bit of forage, chop a little bit of fiber. Ooh, a traveling cart. Let's grab a furniture catalog as well as a rare seed. We are running low on money again. Well, forest is looking much better, and we recouped a little bit of the wood that we spent today, so let us clean out our inventory some. Where's Leah? More importantly, where's our other mannequin? Ah. Creepy. Oh, hey Leah. You look like you want a goat cheese. And we'll store some stuff in there. And go take a walk just to clean up this path. Yeah, let's just clean up this path a bit. And that should be good. Drop off all this stuff. Drop that down there for future use. And aminals are away. Let's change out this fence. Lovely. Ditch that, Senpai. Thank you for the fish in my bed. It is sleepy time. That lava eel rodo. But more importantly than lava eel roe and money, this week we allowed Abigail to win the egg hunt. I mean, we got married. That was the... Yeah. Yeah, bye!